Beat it up like.
What's going on, people? Today I'll be reacting to another Album and Preach video. This is called Bumble is Oppressive. Let's hop into it. To my understanding, Bumble is a online dating app. I think I actually had a Bumble account before. And it's where women decide whether they want to swipe right on a man as opposed to it being mutual. And I think the idea behind it is like, I don't know what the idea behind it is. I think it's like to give women...
Today's topic involves somebody we haven't spoken about in a long time, but she had some interesting things to say that popped up in my feed.
But let's talk about,
Oh, isn't this like the fraudster? Like, I think she hates guys and she's committed fraud before, but because I seen one of her videos where she was like crying and like something.
Bumble. I'm sorry, my bangs are... Okay, look, I'm just gonna put my hair behind my ears. I'm gonna have to look like a big potato head for the rest of the video, and you're all just gonna have to deal with it.
She sounds a bit insecure.
Here's why I don't like Bumble, okay? The whole deal with Bumble is that girls say hi first. And Bumble's like, hey, you're empowered.
I like that kind of. Not gonna lie. I like the idea of girls saying hi first. I think like communication is really important in the ways in which we've been taught how to communicate with each other, men and women, especially heterosexual men and women, is like real and healthy. So a lot of girls don't think that they should be reaching out. Like, they don't believe in making the first move. And I'm like, damn, like how do I know if you like me? I always have to make the first move. What if I don't think you're attracted to me? So I decide not to make the first move, but you know that you're attracted to me. And you're just gonna expect me to make the first move, but I don't even know if you're feeling me. So why would I make the first move if I'm not getting that scent? So I do believe in women being more assertive, you know what I'm saying, and making the first move. That takes a lot of pressure off of me. I think it should definitely be, not that like I'm afraid to make the first move, but it does get tiresome. It's like, Jesus. So if I don't make the first move, this shit ain't gonna happen, huh? Well, I don't have the time, energy, or patience to always be, or I guess it's not a patience thing. Time or energy.
You got the control. What's the big deal? It's just saying hi. Hear me now. If it's so not a big deal to say hi to someone with your thumbs on an app while you sit on the toilet, why can't guys do it?
No.
What?
No. This is something y'all wanted.
What's her point?
That is part of the whole equality thing. Yeah? Because we do it all the time. We say hi all the time. We already do it.
Oh, yeah. All right. So her point is like women shouldn't make the first. Well, then there are a lot of women that are going to end up being single. A lot of men and women are going to end up being single if it's not like a reciprocal endeavor. Because that's just a recipe for like miscommunication and lost opportunity.
It's one app that you guys have to say hi. One app. One. And we can't talk to you and we can't engage with you so you don't get creeps. So you're the one that has the power now.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. If you don't say hi, that's something that you wanted. You can't backpedal now. No, boo-boo. No, we're not doing this.
And it also gives them the opportunity to be more selective.
Go on. Sorry, I had to put the last one.
So they don't have like men reaching out to them that they don't want reaching out to them.
Here's who's on Bumble. Fuck boys. Sitting there, dicks waiting to be sucked, thinking that girls should be competing for them.
But that's what you got.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I mean, maybe I'm a fuckboy, but I don't know where she gets that assumption, especially if she's never been on the app or had it.
That's your position. It's not Bumble, it's Bumbleclot. Brother. That. If I put it in other terms, that's what you guys do.
Can you put it in vaginal terms?
Yeah, y'all wait there under the sun. You're grilling yourself, all right? You're waiting for the people them to come by and suck your pum pum. Stop it. That's exactly what you guys do. So once we reverse the thing, reverse that thing, and reverse that thing. Once we reverse the thing, now it's all fuck boys waiting to get their up. Girl.
She basically saw women having the choice to now make the first move, and she went,
Beta!
She said, what? Women making the first move?
Beta! It's beta!
This is titled, Why I Hate Bumble and Why Every Feminist Should as Well.
No, that's exact. Actually, that is what.
That they are the hottest commodity. It's like, what do you got? Oh, that's your opening line? Oh, you went out and said that? Looking at the pictures? No. How about you? No. No is right. That's a big no from Shallon. I'm not down with this construct.
I don't think she understands the concept of Bumble. I think she might be talking about something she knows not of, because it sounds like she doesn't understand like the fundamental mission of Bumble, why it was created, and who it ultimately grants power to.
If it's so not a big deal to reach out to someone, why can't guys do that for us? If that is too emotionally risky for them, if that is just like a bridge too far, that's not someone I need.
I think she's projecting. I think it's emotionally risky for her and it's a bridge too far. I think she's been rejected a lot. And instead of asking herself why she's been rejected and looking internally, she externalizes a lot. I don't know this woman, so I'm just speculating here. I think she externalizes a lot and likes to shift blame and put it on other people. And she uses her personal experiences and applies them to like larger societal constructs.
Need to be with. If he can't develop the basic human interaction skills to come to a woman and say, hi, what's your name? I saw your profile. Like, knows your name, but like, this looks cool. Did you travel to Patagonia? Is that your dog? Something. If he can't come up with a hello and a question to a person he knows absolutely nothing about.
So what do you say about men who have multiple dating apps, not just Bumble? Right? Because two things can be true at the same time. You can have Bumble, which is an app where the woman initiates a conversation with the man, and you can also have, say, Tinder, where you are initiating conversations with women reciprocally, 50-50. Where do those men fall into the equation? Because I'd imagine if you're a guy with like one dating app, you probably have a couple, not just one. And Bumble is the only one with that function that I know of.
What do you think that relationship is actually going to be like?
I feel dumber just watching it.
Yeah, I don't.
Actually,
it's not making sense.
Women haven't made the first move before and had healthy relationships afterwards. In fact, ladies, if you approach a man, vast majority of the time, you're going to get a far more favorable response than if we approach women. Why? Because women are generally pretty defensive around men.
I do think
women are far more selective.
And it makes sense that they're more defensive because dudes are creepy.
So we deal with rejection.
A lot of dudes, you know. Some dudes. I don't want to like start overgeneralizing myself. There are dudes out there that are creepy, and I've seen it from like former friends and just watching how certain men approach women, and I'm like, bro, see, that's why women complain about some of the shit they do, because you're on some like creeper type shit, bro.
So you're crying about why can't you have it?
And I guess if y'all want examples or an example, I'm thinking like guys who talk about sex like right off the bat, as soon as they like meet a woman or you're all going out with friends, and he cracks like a sexual joke, and it's like, yo, where did that come from, dude? There was no finesse in that. There was no like, your intentions are so obvious, man. Like, control your impulses, bro. Like, at least find a way to be smooth about it and like read the room. Read, is she into you? Is she?
What kind of relationship? What do you mean, what kind of relationship? You know what I mean? You think guys don't like being courted? What, you think if you ask us out first, you're just gonna be like, yo, man, this bitch is easy.
You want to be courted?
Yeah, this bitch is easy.
You want to be courted?
Hey, ma, go get my food. What, you think that's how it's gonna work? What, you think you're always gonna be on the... Bruh, it's the entitlement, especially in this modern age of like, I could do all bad, I'm INDP, I get my own money, I get my own bills, I get my own place. Bitch, get your own approach, get your own man then. Nah, he gotta come to me. Okay. So you a boss when it comes to everything else, and then afterwards you turn to a little scared kitty when it comes to dating. Fascinating shit. Because you would never say this kind of stupid shit when it comes to jobs. You would never say this kind of dumb shit when it comes to your passion. You never say, why doesn't it make your first move on me? It's okay to go apply.
That's a good
Not
point.
Everyone gets headhunted.
Not everybody gets counted. That's a fact.
And guess what? You could get headhunted and you could go apply. You could do both. Jeez. That's the beauty of the world. And it's not because you apply to the job that they don't want to treat you well. That's ridiculous.
The job went to get you and you're like, ugh.
And you know what? There's going to be comments
That's like
below.
a college football player saying, I don't need to go to the NFL Combine. Like, what do I need to go to the NFL Combine for? Why don't they come to me? Why do I have to fly across the country to go to the NFL? Why don't they put it in my city? Why don't they host it outside of my house? You know?
Well, people who said, you know what, I approached my man and we're married 7 years later.
My girl approached me. My girl approached me.
I like
and
that.
how many years has it been?
My girl got out of.
How many years has it been?
22. My girl got out of the friend zone.
There you go.
She got out of the friend zone.
There you go. Put in that work. Guys, if you guys are enjoying today's video, be sure to like and comment.
Like
okay?
it.
Like it. Comment. It helps out that algorithm.
Boom.
You're watching it for free. We provide you with daily content. Just like the video.
And if you like the merch, get the merch.
And if you want that 50% of people watch the videos and don't subscribe, stop it. You're already here. Let's have a good laugh.
You know what? I feel bad. Let me go ahead and like this thing real quick and skip past their thing.
He goes and he fucks everything else up. Is that what you're saying we're doing now? Is that what we're doing? Let's use an animal analogy.
Let's go.
We fucking everything then. And you're supposed to accept it because, bitches, that's your place. No? Oh, all of a sudden, the animal analogies don't fit, right? People love making animal references. But, well, in the animal kingdom, the matriarch is the... Yeah, and she gotta get fucked.
That shit is so weird when people make those comparisons.
By every person in the tribe. You want to do that?
You know what's funny as well? With the when they put the lion analogy with this shit, I love that. Yeah, because you know the lion hunts. Actually, the lion sleeps all day. The one that hunts is the she lion, and that's a fact.
The she lion.
Yeah, but the alpha wolf.
Yeah, and she'd probably resort to like some kind of argument about toxic masculinity if you know. If they brought up the idea of like men being hunters,
it's the leader of the pack. That's not real.
That's in captivity.
That's not real. That's not real. That's not real. So just stop.
If he's too weak and too beta to approach a woman on the internet,
any woman that uses the term beta or weak, automatic turn off. Automatic turn off. You know.
Beta.
Ain't she like 39?
Yeah.
Single?
Yeah.
Beta. She on YouTube and she hiding her sub count because she keeps losing folks? Beta. You call yourself a feminist?
Beta.
Why are y'all burying her like that?
Nonsense.
Shit.
I'm not saying he has to walk across a crowded cafeteria, like climb a mountain to meet her. Beep, bop, boop, boop, boop. There it is. If he can't do that, why are we, and I've said this before, closing the gap between who he is as a man and who he needs to be? Why? Why is that our job?
Why is our manhood defined by the ability to approach you? Why is that your idea of masculinity, our ability to approach you? When you don't even match the traditional ideas of what it means to be feminine. There's nothing submissive about you. And it's okay. But I just find it so funny that you're like, men, be the traditional go-getters. Okay, go get them. I'm going to go get mine too, though. Bitch, you wear the pants. And then you asking us about our trousers.
Because you know what? Guys don't do it for us. Who we are as women rests on our shoulders no matter what.
What kind of following does she have? Who listens to her? Because the shit that she's saying is just, the logic is...
What's the guy gonna do? Is he gonna go on birth control? No. Is he gonna get pregnant and have the baby?
You're not either.
No. That is going to be you, and it will be you, and this is women's work.
See, she is ruining young women, man. Don't project your bitterness and don't do that. Don't do that. Don't toxify how women see men and how men see women. Don't do that.
Forever. You can talk all you want about gender roles and I'm a feminist. Girl, if you think doing a man's work is feminism and equality, you have been bamboozled by the patriarchy.
Whoa. So now she's the main representative and founder of feminism to the extent that she defines it and gets to say what it is and what it isn't. Different people have different how the fuck do people I'm sorry, how the fuck do people like this get mass following? People in society must be dumb as rocks, because this is what I'm watching right here. My brain is melting.
That is more oppression.
So because women get pregnant, so because women get pregnant, men have to approach.
Bro.
This is the part where I rattle off about the fact that men do every dangerous job in the world.
Bro.
Is this the part where I rattle off the fact that, listen, men have to sacrifice themselves in the case of emergency?
Kill them.
Where we suffer most of the physical crimes.
I don't know about that. See, I don't like getting into those back and forths, because then it becomes, but what about what we do? What about what they do? What about because it ain't even about that at the end of the day. It's about mutual respect. You know what I'm saying? It's about respect. And if you see yourself as being better than me or too good for me, or okay, go. I don't want to argue with you. Go. I don't like doing that whole gender.
Yes, violent crimes, predominant victim are men. Wow. Do we go, well, because of that, you know what I mean? Bitch, you gotta stay in the kitchen, cuz, you know, we still out here.
Some men do that.
In these streets, you get me, cuz? You feel me? Nah, bro, real talk. A nigga pulled a gun on me last week, so bitch, put on the apron.
Are you good?
Nah, bro. I'm just saying, like, I'm out here dying, nigga. We out here dying for real.
Dying for the pussy.
True. Nah, bro, I'm just saying, though, like, yo, that's crazy, dog. It's like.
How's it like?
Bitch.
Stupid.
Nah. Real talk. It's like, bitch. you bugging. Nah, but listen, also real stuff.
Is he channeling his inner fresh and fit?
Bro, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, like, yo, women's selective feminism is crazy to me. It's like for thousands of years we were oppressed, and now we finally came out from under the patriarchy and got our own jobs, and you know, now we can take control. We got birth control, so we want to casually, we can enjoy our own sexuality and be sex workers, and slut shame is out the window and all this other stuff. And then when it comes down to some like approaches, like the last 2,000 years were fine. Y'all killing me, man. This is goofy talk.
It's really selective.
It's really goofy talk.
I think with women who are like emotionally disturbed the way this woman appears to be, have even more of those contradictions, though, quite honestly.
Inalienable truths.
Because she does not seem healthy to me.
Women in our society that we cannot dismantle right this moment. And reaching out to a guy and chasing him isn't how we do it, girls. It's not. We dismantle that patriarchy by stopping and saying, no, I'm worth more than this.
Yes, you know what? You're right. We stop the patriarchy by giving more power to man.
Yeah, that just, yeah. That's the point she's making, essentially.
It's just crazy.
Today, bro.
Yeah, let's lose our agency. At a time where people are dying alone more than ever, where people are having a hard time finding a mate, your advice to ladies is to not take control of their own situations.
No, and that's how you get power by giving it away.
Okay.
You are not going to behave this way. And if you do, you're not going to do it in my life. You can go do it in another girl's life who doesn't understand her value.
So you're controlling people's behaviors now? Like you're controlling all women's behavior? Dude, what the fuck? What qualification? Where's the academy? Where's academia? Where are these professors? Whether gender studies, sociologists, where? Like, do y'all not care about the idiocracy that is transpiring in our society and is becoming contagious, like, where are the experts, the actual experts who have done research to talk about shit like this? Why does she have a platform?
We're here to understand our value. We're here to create a society and a relationship that is worthy of our standards, right? But you know what? Some of you guys probably like Bumble. I can hear the comments now.
And also, like, referring to women as guys, it's like, in a lot of feminist circles, feminists don't rock with that. They don't like to be referred to as you guys. So, and for her, like, you're gonna put down the same audience you're trying to empower. Like, she's just gross.
Well, fuck you. I met my boyfriend on Bumble. Okay, maybe I don't want your boyfriend.
Well, you want any boyfriend. Yeah. You out here struggling.
Who said maybe I don't want your boyfriend? Like, what does that have to do with the girl telling you that, like, hey, I met my boyfriend on Bumble, so it's not like, and then her response is, I don't want your boyfriend?
Your age.
She's a narcissist. I'm no licensed clinician, but she's a narcissist. Her lack of self-awareness, her ability to speak so confidently with this impression of expertise that she doesn't have, her insensitivity towards the people she's claiming to empower, she's a narcissist.
Anyways.
Her cynical view on humanity.
Their husband's off Bumble. And then I asked him, I was like, why exactly were you on Bumble? Because here's my theory. And he said, I liked Bumble because I felt like the girls on there were more serious. And here's something interesting, which I had like never considered until I started talking to a lot of guys who are on dating apps.
I think there are a lot of things that she doesn't consider before speaking with people. And I don't think she consults with as many people as she says she does, because if she did, her views wouldn't be as rigid as they are.
One thing they run into a lot is girls who are on dating apps only just for attention, but they don't actually ever want to meet up. This like blew my mind because like that's the opposite of what I want to do.
It's not because it's the opposite of what you want to do that it's not happening. That what you just said right now doesn't make no sense. It blew my mind. You're not necessarily the norm, boo boo honey chicken.
Can we all appreciate for a moment? My girl's out here giving advice to ladies, and she don't even know ladies. She don't even know how ladies move. The fact that you don't know that ladies do this online is mind-blowing to me. Women do it on Instagram. They'll do it on Facebook. They used to do it on MySpace. They used to do it on MSN. Plenty of people are just starving for attention. It's a currency. So the idea that you don't know that ladies would do this on dating apps, to me, is like, it shows me that you are not knowledgeable.
And there have also been plenty of empirical studies that have indicated a lot of women on dating apps do it for attention and have no intention of meeting up, which is also a breeding grounds for narcissism, because you're playing with people's emotions and giving folks the false sense that, you know, they have earned your time and that, you know, like, it can be something that it really can't, and they're in the dark the entire time. Despicable behavior. And it's happened to me. Like, I've been stood up, so fair warning, you know, whatever my biases are. I've been stood up a few times on dating apps, you know, a girl saying, yeah, let's meet here, and then nothing, no one. I'm just there by myself, and I'm like, oh, that's shitty. So I'm
my other
against
friend
that.
who got married.
And that's why, honestly, I don't mess with dating apps. I haven't messed with dating apps for years.
Ooh, I think she was like a director casting a role in a play. It's time for a husband, check. She met him and got married within a year. I think that's a little sus. Like, that is just so fast. And she's like, well, I'm older, you know, I want to have kids. I'm like,
that's not Bumble, though. That's your friend. Don't put that shit on Bumble. That's your friend. She had her reasons. She chose to do that. She did it. Ain't got nothing to do with Bumble. Bumble was the accessory for that.
Bumble.
She's about to use these anecdotes to discredit Bumble.
Yeah.
She was checking boxes. And I think her relationship with this dude is alpha and beta. They don't seem like equals. He seems very like, okay, whatever. Yeah.
And they're cool with that. Like, obviously.
Don't seem like equals. Just a few minutes ago, you talking about men and women are not equals. Few minutes ago, in the same video, Boo Boo Honey Chicken. In the same video, you talking about men are not equal to women. We're never going to be equal. We're not equal. We're not equal. And now you're like, they're not equal.
You know what kills me?
Yeah!
And what have I always said about dudes? Passive reciprocation, right? It's easy to find a guy who's like, sure, I'll respond to your message. Sure, you can come over and hook up with me. Sure, whatever. But they're not actively pursuing you. And then one day he ghosts out and you're like, oh my God, what changed? And the answer is nothing changed. He wasn't pursuing you then. He wasn't pursuing you now. He merely stopped that passive reciprocation. He just locked the door. The door was never opened and he was walking through it to get you. He just unlocked it and let you do all the walking.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Their relationship that I observe is a lot like that. He seems kind of like a beta male who's just like, okay. And you know what? For some people, that works. If you're kind of ticking those boxes where you just
I don't do that. For some people that works. Obviously, like, you look down on relationships like that. So don't try to save face by pretending as if that is okay, because my values are different and theirs are different. What I want is different and what they want is and that's okay. Don't try to act reasonable now, because it's just coming off as, again, dishonest, disingenuous behavior.
You need to get married because your sisters are all married, and you need to have a baby because everyone else in your family has a baby.
I think that's what people in your family have told you. And you're projecting again onto other women. And I'm sure, people have told other women that, but I think that's really where it's coming from.
Then, like, that sort of construct is probably fine for you. It is not fine for me. And if you're on my channel, and if you're one of my subscribers, I dare say it's not fine for you either.
Imagine someone settling and then finding their little piece of happiness or joy, right? Working with something that maybe isn't ideal or to their perfect liking or what they imagine, but they make it work. You know what? There's beauty in that.
Yeah.
You know why? Because maybe over the years, you guys develop a deeper sense of love for appreciation of all the things you didn't think you wanted in a partner. Yes, that happens to people all the time. It happens in work relationships, it happens in friendships, and it happens in just regular dating relationships. She's basically subscribing to the yes queen mantra, right? Where it's like, bitch, we don't settle out here. We queens. We out here doing our thing. We bad bitches, right? Play a little salsa music for me. Okay. They subscribe to it. Yeah, I know. I got this energy. Where do you think I got it from? How you doing, Shallon? Right? So she subscribes to that kind of mantra, but that's not a reasonable way to live life. This whole idea of like, it's my way or the highway, that's too rigid for the human experience. And I'm not even just talking about dating in general. I'm talking about life. You can't go into any business and say, I'm going to have it this way. If you know anything about running a business, you know that there's a lot of curves. There's a lot of bending that you have to do. You don't necessarily break, but boo-boo, you're going to have to bend. You're going to have to bend to accommodate your employees, to accommodate your partners, to accommodate your contractors. You're going to have to bend. You're going to have to pay more. You're going to have to outsource, right? You're going to have to compromise. You can't have it your way all the time. That's not a reasonable way to live life. So I have no clue why people come to dating and think they're going to get everything they ever wanted. That's a fairy tale. And I don't believe in fairy tales. I stopped believing it right after Mufasa died in Lion King. Okay? I'm like, this shit's fucking...
That fucked you up?
Yeah, man. Mufasa was a real one.
That fucked you up?
Mufasa was a real one. Mufasa was a real one. I'll drop a one in the chat for Mufasa.
In the chat. This is not live.
It's live when they're watching it. They're right now leaving comments. I promise you, there's about to be a bunch of ones from Mufasa. Okay? Mufasa affected us all.
They're about to,
Yes.
Put a one for Mufasa.
Remember.
Great actor. James Earl Jones.
Yes, sir. Great actor.
Yeah.
I feel like we're nearing the end.
Just understand, you don't have to be rigid with things. Sometimes you have to do things you don't like. Trust me. Most guys are out here having to approach women and they're not interested. They don't want to do it. Ooh. It hurts. It's very painful. But guess what? We understand the idea of compromise because we understand it's part of the bargain. Right? We're going to do it. And it'd be great if you guys also compromised. not just in regards to approaching folks, but maybe it's in regards to other aspects of dating. And then in doing that, again, what you're going to get out of like building a deeper bond with someone and willing to sacrifice is going to be far larger than always getting what you want. Because whatever you want will never be as great as the thing that you and someone else can build through joint compromise and sacrifice. Mm-hmm. And this channel is an indication of that. I've had to make a lot of compromise and sacrifice. Same thing for Preach. Same thing for the people who work and partner with us.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know?
But that's that.
Yeah. Trust me, if I got everything I wanted, this wouldn't look that way.
No.
Same way, if you got everything you wanted, this wouldn't look this way.
No.
Right? But it doesn't mean that you can't make something wonderful out of a situation that isn't ideal. So, I just wanted to leave you guys on that closing note, I suppose.
All right, there y'all go. If you enjoyed this reaction video and want me to react to more Abba and Preach or other things, please comment, like, or subscribe. I will see y'all next time. Peace.